back, guys. So this is the second video for the Building the Farm series. In the last one you saw me finding the hotspots. So we have our activated indium one here, and over in this direction is the power. So okay, we've put the base computer down, and I'm going to obviously edit the video and speed things up. So if you haven't already seen the other video I did about expanding your base, then again the link is in the description for you to see, because there's about 800 odd U between these two hotspots. Okay, so we've reached the electromagnetic hotspot. I'll get rid of that. Now, this is the best way to build, because I don't know if you notice, when you're in the build camera, the storm doesn't affect you, which is brilliant. So get in the build camera, and what I do is I lay flooring down. You don't have to, but it's just what I do because it's, for me, it's a bit neater. I always go for the wooden floor panels. Hotspots about there. Now I'm not going to build a massive farm. I need to clear that. I'm going to start laying down my in the wrong bit. Want to be in power, get the generators. Now the one thing I haven't mentioned yet is you're going to need quite a few resources, in particular metal plating, and loads of, there you go, loads of a ferrite dust, so you can keep making metal plating. Now if you see, I'm going to hold my mouse over the metal plating, and I'm going to press R1 and select the craft amount. See the builders going up 50, and I'm tapping this. Oh my word, go away. That'll do for now. Charge this up and get back into the build camera. Okay, so I mean, you don't have to do this neatly like I'm doing, but what I would advise is do row by row and hook them up as you go along with wiring, like I'll show you. So that's like the first row done, and then just hook them up with the wiring. Done. And then we'll get the second row like this. I mean, I'm not going to be that neat with this. To be honest with you, I'm never normally that neat, as long as they look sort of neat enough. Now back to the wiring, and you remember to hook the rows up to each other. So those two rows are now hooked up, and then I'll hook up all the rest of the generators in this row, so they're all hooked up. You can see they're all hooked up because they've all went blue. If your wires are red, that means that there's a break somewhere. So chuck that there. Chuck that there. Now, that's all I'm going to do for now. If I need any more power, then I'll have to come back and add some. So before I leave here, I better hook that up to this. And now I'm going to have power all the way back to where my activated indium hotspot is. So, activated indium is over here, behind us over there. Where did that go? Where did it go? I could have sworn I left. Oh, I didn't. No, there's my wiring. The other safe beacon I obviously picked up, which is why I can't see it. I normally leave the safe beacon over there so I can easily find the electric again, but it doesn't matter. So I shall continue running the wire back to the activated indium hotspot. Always remember that there's one here, that the wire can only stretch for 200 U, so you have to sort of make it in stages. Right, so this is that will do. You can go. So right there is the hotspot. That's in the way. In fact, literally right next to that. So we're going to get rid of this one and start making the extractors. Oh. Again, what I do is I always make a platform. So it's about hotspots about here. Okay, that'll do for now. Into industrial. With the mineral extractors, obviously you're going to need power, and you also need to connect them together with pipes, as I shall show you. Oh, the terrain is in the way. Right, so that will do. So, like I say, electrics, hook them all up together. There we go. And then the supply pipe. So we have to hook all these up together. And then these extractors you have to hook up to the supply depots to store your activated indium. So that's the first row done. Obviously they're not working because there's no electric connecting them. As soon as I plug in the power, they'll start sucking out that indium, and in no time at all you'll end up rich. Now obviously the more of these extractors you have, the faster it's gonna build up your indium, and it's as simple as that really. The more extractors, the faster it sucks it out, the more storage, obviously the more value of indium you can hold. What am I doing? You have to connect up the rows. So those two rows are connected up with electric. This is where it starts to get a little bit hard to see. I'm used to this, and I know that I'm hooking up to the electrical port at the front of the extractors. And again, supply pipe. Hook all those up, and then you want to hook the rows up with the pipes as well. So you can see that's all hooked up now. What I shall do is build another row of extractors at the front. Just one more row. I'll start down here. Yeah, that will do. Outer plating. Going to need a load of more plating for the storage as well. I think the one storage is 10 plating, so 100 of these will only get me 10 storage. There we go. Oh, there we are. Get them nice and close to each other. As soon as they go green, you know that you can plonk it down. So chuck that one there. Let's get the wiring done. Connect row to row, and then connect all the row together. That's that done. Supply pipe. Again, it's the ones at the back. And then row to row. And they're now ready to go. They're now ready to start sucking out the indium. All I need to do is connect the wire up, which is over here somewhere. You can barely see because of the storm, but I'm not going to do that now because there's no point. So I'm going to build the storage before I do all that. And what I tend to do with the storage, and it's entirely up to you how you do it, but I bury the storage. Let me get this charged up again. So I'm going to go in here. I need a bigger. Yeah, that's better. It's a bit bigger now. Then I'm going to change it to flatten. And basically, I'm just going to make a big room down here. For the sake of the for this, I'm only going to. I won't make it too big. Now, it doesn't matter for me about the how neat the storage is, because all the terrain is going to grow over. and you won't see them. So yeah, it doesn't matter how neat or bad they how neat they are, or how bad they are. That'll do for this row. I'll get another row down after I build some more plating. Yeah, that'll do. So hook the rows up, and then hook all the storage in each down this row that I've just made. Not forgetting to click. There. I think we'll just build one more row, just to give you an idea. Obviously, the more storage you have, the more indium you can farm. Yeah, that'll do. There we go. One in there. Connect these rows up, and then connect this row up. There we are. Now what we're going to do here, I don't connect that up just in case, is I'm going to run back outside if I can find the hole that I dug. Where is that? Huh, lost it. Right, okay. No, it's there. There we are. There we go. Now, what we should do here, back up to the base. Now, I'm not actually going to build anything fancy. I'm just doing this for demonstration. You can a bit of concrete. I'll build it over here actually. Get some concrete flooring down. Build a quick room. I'm in the way. Jolly good. Crack on. Alright, so we've got some floor down. Let's get some walls down. Get a better position. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. Like I say, you don't have to do any of this. This is just to give you ideas, really. But you'll see what I mean in a minute. Oh, never mind. Now, I'm just going to use flooring as a roof just to get it done, really. So you can imagine this is your sort of basey bit. Couple of walls to go up yet. Okay. One more, that'll do. Now, like I say, this is just basic. This is just for showing you. She'll go back into tech, industry, supply depot, and I'm going to put one there. Gonna get a supply pipe. Which I'm going to run down to where the storage is. That's all hooked up now. Oh, and the other thing we need to do is connect the storage to the extractors. That's most important, otherwise it'll be pumping out indium and it won't be getting stored. So we'll connect that to this one. So that's all done. I'm now going to bury that, and you won't even know they're there. Look at that, job done. Now the last thing we need to do is get the power on. There it is. Run that over to the extractors and they'll spring into life. There we are. You can see they're all working. Lovely. And if we go back over here, yeah, configured for activated indium. That's going to be your total storage, 28,250. What I'll do is I shall work out how much indium it's actually going to hold, and I'll put it in the video edit. But you can see there currently that's going to be the time, 2 hours 18 minutes until the this storage is full. Now if I add more of these extractors, that will decrease the time. Same as if I was to add more storage, that time would go up unless I add more extractors. Very, very simple. So there you go, that is the basics of building a farm. How big or small you want to make it is completely down to you. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I've managed to explain it properly. So if you like the video, give us a like, subscribe, and write down any comments if you've got any questions. So until the next time, take care. Cheers.